Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the best perk of all time, PhD Flopper! Gentlemen, that is how you start a video. Welcome on into this video. Today we are going to be talking about why Treyarch hates PhD Flopper and why it most likely will not be in Black Ops 3 Zombies. But anyways, guys, I know this video took a long time to make. You know, I was just doing stuff. I was surfing the slopes. Did you have your swimming trunks? Because I was surfing those slopes with the reptilian. No, not with it. I know I'm trying to practice to be like that, but nah, I'm not going to put in surfing the fucking bullshit in my videos. Anyways, guys, cannot breathe. But with Treyarch, man, I wanted to talk about this topic for such a long time because as you can see on the gameplay, the only way we can cope without having PhD Flopper is the Gobblegum Danger Closest, which only makes you immune to explosives for around 3 rounds, which is great and all, but you know what, man, we want that PhD Flopper back. And unfortunately, guys, let's talk about why I don't think this perk will be coming back. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Motion Arc Cinematics for the absolutely epic intro about PhD Flopper back in Black Ops 2. Man, oh man, it's amazing and I miss it, man. Danger Closest isn't doing enough. But let's talk about the history of this badass perk. Now, Ascension. You know, I may not like Ascension, but you gotta credit it for leaving us with one of the best perks ever, PhD Flopper. And man, oh man, after Ascension with Black Ops 1, they just smack dab put PhD in every other DLC on that game. But with Black Ops 2, Treyarch actually figured out, like, man, dude, this perk, it's too overpowered. And man, when I first used the PhD Flopper perk, I was like, what the hell is the point of getting this? Like, I'm just gonna flop around. And then I figured out that you don't get any explosive damage, and it was a whole other day. It was just a new sunshine lit my life, and I was just so happy about that. And man, oh man, back in Black Ops 2, man, Treyarch was so hesitant about releasing it. They even teased it with us in Die Rise and damn Mob of the Dead as well. They did put it in Grief, but we ain't counting that. But we ain't counting that fucking bullshit. But ladies and gentlemen, they also put it into Buried as a perma perk, and lastly, they finally released it in Der Wonder Fizz on Origins. Now, with Black Ops 3, man, we didn't get any sign of it for Shadows of Evil, and we definitely didn't get a sign of it for the Giant. So, guys, the thing that I'm thinking about for this perk, will it return in Der Eisendrache? Honestly, even though Der Eisendrache has a Wonder Fizz in it, I honestly, I almost think 100%, guys, that it will not be returning for these couple soul facts. Now, back in Mob of the Dead Grief, I used to love getting PhD, and it was the first thing I'd usually get. And I think Treyarch was really fucking with us. You know, they wanted to experiment with that cell block Grief about why people liked PhD Flopper. And man, PhD Flopper, they realized, was so good back in Mob of the Dead that they even took out Juggernog, and people were able to survive pretty high rounds on cell block Grief with 8 players just using PhD Flopper. It essentially just became like a Juggernog replacer, only you having to shoot the ground and you're safe. Especially once you upgrade the Mustang and Sally, upgrade the M1911, you're home free. You're never gonna die essentially until you run out of ammo, but you ain't never gonna run out of ammo. And man, the thing about this perk is they really underestimated its power, especially by valuing it at only 2,000 damn points, and it's unbelievable. And with Black Ops 2, guys, the reason why I believe there was only one map that really had the bottle, the perk bottle, the perk, not necessarily the perk machine, Origins, why it had PhD Flopper, was because they switched out the M1911 with the Mauser. And this is a big thing I want to talk about. The reason why I think Black Ops 3 will not be adding a PhD Flopper perk onto a map with a great thing like Mustang and Sally or Death and Taxes is because it's too overpowered, and it can get the general player up to around round 40 or 50 quite easily, especially now with the max gobblegums that you can get, like the max ammo and all chemical antithesis, or I can't even fuck that name, okay? It's like Der Eisendrache, I can't even say it. But you know what, guys, that gobblegum, you know which one I'm talking about. That one with Mustang and Sally, you just can't. It's too overpowered. Treyarch has made the game too overpowered in the way that if it were to have PhD Flopper, it's over. You're gonna get to round 1 billion so quick. Now, I know you might be saying, dude, the Mustang and Sally isn't even that strong. Past round 50, it's a piece of garbage. But you know what? For round 50, that's a pretty high map for the general player. So that is why Treyarch wanted to immediately take it out, man. And the question is, now I know the question you guys are wondering, is it going to return for the next DLCs in Black Ops 3? In my opinion, I don't think so. It probably will in some sort of way or another, like in the Wonder Fizz maybe, only if the starting weapon or any explosive weapon on the map is not powerful. And I also don't think it's going to ever return as its own machine. And okay, Black Ops 2 Mob of the Dead Grief, it doesn't count, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't count. It will obviously either appear in the Wonder Fizz or maybe in some other type of Gobblegum, maybe a Mega. I don't really understand how they're gonna do it. But guys, PhD Flopper, don't expect it to be coming back at all just because of how overpowered it was. And just try and use danger closest to the max of your abilities. And also, one thing I feel how they really wanted to say to us that PhD Flopper isn't going to be coming back is, well, on Black Ops 3, you can't flop. You can't do it. All you can do, you can slide. It's a great way of getting around the map, but you can't actually make an explosive damage. So I feel sliding was kind of like a declaration for the main player of just saying, you know what, man, PhD Flopper was way too good back in the day. We're going to take it away. We're going to take it away. So that is all I got for today's video. I did hope you guys enjoyed a sort of regular type commentary about PhD Flopper because I'm really surprised not too many people have done this topic considering it's such a fan favorite perk. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please make sure to slap a like button. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.